Direction, direction, noun, where to, 1. Countable, uncountable, the general position a person or thing moves or points towards. Tom went off in the direction of home. She glanced in his direction. The aircraft was flying in a northerly direction. The road was blocked in both directions. They hit a truck coming in the opposite direction. Has the wind changed direction? Where the police arrived, the crowd scattered in all directions. I lost all sense of direction. I didn't know which way to go. Development. 2. Countable, uncountable, the general way in which a person or thing develops. The exhibition provides evidence of several new directions in her work. I am very unhappy with the direction the club is taking. It's only a small improvement, but at least it's a step in the right direction. Where from? 3. Countable, the general position a person or thing comes or develops from. Support came from an unexpected direction. Let us approach the subject from a different direction. Purpose. 4. Uncountable, a purpose, an aim. We are looking for somebody with a clear sense of direction. Once again, her life felt lacking in direction. Instructions. 5. Countable, usually plural. Instructions about how to do something, where to go, etc. Let's stop and ask for directions. Simple directions for assembling the model are printed on the box. Control. 6. Uncountable, the art of managing or guiding somebody, something. All work was produced by the students under the direction of John Williams. She was entrusted with the direction of the project. Film, movie. 7. Uncountable, the instructions given by somebody directing a film, movie. There is some clever direction and the film is very well shot. Serrated entries, making films. Extra examples. A scanner deflects the laser beam in horizontal and vertical directions. All such research is under government direction. America has not moved in the expected direction. Are there any directions for putting up the tent? At least things are moving in the right direction now. Can you give me directions for getting to John's? Can you give me directions to the post office? Down followed the direction the sign had pointed. Do not let the discussion fragment into a desultory conversation with no clear direction. Each card has step-by-step directions on one side. Each chapter includes easy-to-follow directions for a variety of activities. First, determine the direction of your expected business growth. Follow label directions for best results. He started to run in a random direction. He was hit by a lorry coming in the opposite direction. His understanding of our business will further strengthen our strategic direction. I can't come with you, but I can point you in the general direction. I didn't see the accident because I was facing in the opposite direction. I don't have much sense of direction. I felt the company was headed in a positive direction. I fired in the general direction of the officer's head and missed. I measured the distance and compass direction between successive positions. I prefer to be facing the direction of travel. I was being pushed in one direction. In effective classrooms, the teacher provided clear direction. Internet sites that offer everything from driving directions to subway maps. Isabel's directions are always very precise. It is hard to know which direction the church will take. It's ever so easy to cook. You just follow the directions on the packet. It's time to change direction and find a new job. Just follow the directions on the box. Just follow the online directions to take the quiz. Let's approach the subject from a different direction. No clear direction in policy can be identified. People came running from all directions. People passed by without a glance in her direction. Shakespeare's famous stage direction, exit, pursued by a bear. She followed the direction of his gaze. She glanced in his direction. She shoved Sarah in the general forward direction. She stalked away, in no particular direction. She's a young woman, determining the direction of her life. Suddenly, the wind switched directions. The adults gazed in the direction indicated. The blast sent debris flying in all directions. The book signals a shift in direction from her earlier novels. The company needed to shift direction if it was going to survive. The convoy is moving in the direction of the capital. The current flows in a southeasterly direction. The first step in this direction will be a discussion with the unions. The market is moving primarily in one direction. The monarch looks to the archbishop for spiritual direction. The new law is undoubtedly a step in the right direction, but it doesn't go far enough. The new workers need direction from a supervisor. The party must take a new direction if it is to survive. The proposals aim to set a new direction for local government. The recommendations indicate possible directions from further studies. The report gives a brief nod in the direction of green issues before coming down firmly on the side of the market. The right in the reverse direction is a mere $4. The runway was constructed in the north-south direction. The story does not go in any particular direction. The teacher gives specific directions and corrects your pose. The wind had changed direction. There are different considerations, often pulling in different directions. There was a shriek of laughter from the direction of Sarah's room. These figures may have to be revised in an upward direction. These incentives should move the industry in the desired direction. They were both going in the same direction. They work under the direction of a senior manager. This points to a promising new direction for cancer research. This was a major change of direction for Britain's foreign policy. Turn the dial in a clockwise direction. Unfortunately, we were going in the wrong direction. We are looking for somebody with a clear sense of direction. We are pulled in the opposing directions by our emotions. We both walked off in separate directions. We got directions to the hall from a man in the town. We have to nudge politicians in the right direction. What happens if you reverse the direction of the current? When sailing, keep a constant check on changes in wind direction. Which direction do we have to take? While he was studying in Paris, his thinking suddenly veered off in a new direction. A house oriented exactly to the cardinal directions. A step to change your life in a positive direction. Signs providing directions to the new concert hall. The critical decisions that shape the directions of our lives. the debate about the future direction of socialism, the predicted direction of climate change in the near term, the strategic direction of the company. All the work was produced by the students under the direction of John Williams. Do you think this represents a radical change of direction for the president? He feels that his music is going in the same direction as that of his American counterparts. He ran off in the direction of the river. I had lost all sense of direction. I realized that we were traveling in the wrong direction. It seemed that things are at last moving in the right direction. It's only a small improvement, but at least it's a step in the right direction. It's time for me to change direction and try to find a new job. The benefits of new technology seem to be all in one direction. The car was going in the other direction. The case was beginning to take a new direction. The exhibition provides evidence of several new directions in her work. The teacher provided clear direction, but allowed children some autonomy. There seems to be no clear direction in policy. There was a lack of central direction in the service. They are debating the future direction of the party. When the police arrived, the crowd scattered in all directions.